So, just a 15-year-old girl, naive and willing to do good. It was the beginning of sophomore year. I was in a budding relationship, and I was wanting to start fresh. I was having an awkward transition between my freshman and sophomore year. So as I walked into business class, my first hour, I met Mr. Graham, the teacher who inspired me. Now, I instantly could see his positivity and how he could see the bright side. Today, I will be explaining to you what happened in business class and what it led to me doing throughout all of high school and how it's affected me today and how I know it will affect me in the future. My teacher, Mr. Graham, had come up to me the first couple days of class, and he kept telling me about this club, Key Club. Now, I'd heard of Key Club, I just really wasn't that interested. He kept telling me how good I would be at it, and all of the things that I could do with Key Club. I looked into it, and according to Melissa Kelly, a parent of a student in a similar situation, she wrote on July 7th of 2017, by encouraging a struggling student and explaining how she can be successful, a teacher can change that student's career. Now, I was not a struggling student, and I had a great support system at home, but I was a little lost. I really didn't know what I wanted to do in high school, like my interests or what I was doing there. I wanted to be a doctor, and now I have a whole new plan. But first, we will investigate the club I joined and the things that we did in that club, as well as what I had to do. So, Key Club was a school-wide club, and anyone can join. There is no requirements. But being in Key Club, we provide service to our community as well as our school district. Key Club holds about 30 to 60 service projects, and those can be from 1 hour, 4 hours, to maybe even longer. All members must complete 16 hours of service. So being in Key Club, it helps us all become leaders, every single member. You don't have to be an officer to actually use leadership in Key Club. Each of our projects lets us be a leader. It helps us learn. We have to show people around, we have to watch kids, we might help with races. It gives us a lot of leadership, it gives us a lot of confidence. It's just a really great club. For me, I was really able to exercise my leadership because of the later officer position that I get. So let's review. Getting yourself out there makes you more responsible, gives you more opportunities, and it adds to your personality, and allows for you to advance in leadership. Key Club gives you so many different opportunities, and for me, I just grew with it. Second, I gained a lot of experience with the club. I did many things that I will be able to use forever. A few of the things would be leadership and communication. Another one is motivation and experience for my future. And the last one is it actually made me hungry to keep going and expand. First, in Key Club, I was president for 2 years. And as president, I made all of the agendas. I reached out to find other projects, as well as reached out to find public speakers. On top of that, I ran every single meeting. But it made me a close asset to the school. I was in the office a lot, talking to a lot of the teachers a lot, and working to help the school the whole time I attended it. I was kind of each teacher's right-hand man without being a teacher's pet. I was just very trustworthy. But it also made my experience in school so much better. I loved school, and that's why I still love school, because I had such a great experience. By being involved with Key Club, I was able to talk to many people in the community and help them in other ways. It also helped me learn many different skills that I now use in life. I learned a lot about different organizations and how I can help. I got to see all the bad in the world, and it made me want to fight after high school. And now that I'm out of high school, I definitely miss it even more. A paper by Erin Massoni. She wrote in 2011 called Positive Effects on Extracurriculars. She wrote, by participating in extracurricular activities, students learn lessons in leadership, teamwork, organization, analytical thinking, problem solving, time management, learning to juggle many tasks at once, and allows them to discover their talents. When a student decides that they want to join an extracurricular activity, they look for one that interests them. I definitely agree with what Erin was saying, because my sophomore year I joined Key Club as well as 3 other clubs and 4 sports total. I really learned how to juggle things. On top of juggling things, that took a lot of time management. Coming to school early, school started at 7:50, and I had to be there at 7:20 most days for meetings. And then after school, I had clubs, and I had sports, and I was in theater, and I was there for endless hours. I basically spent half of my life at school, maybe even 75%. So I spent a lot of time there, and I really enjoyed it. It really made the most of my time at Winnebago High School. Thirdly, by joining Key Club, I got a taste of what I could do in the world. I became unstoppable. So then I joined other things. I became a member of National Honor Society, which has to complete 20 hours of service each semester. So that's 40 hours total. Then I also joined National Art Honor Society, where I was secretary, and you have to complete 20 hours in that club as well. I was also in student council that I was president of, and that just does a lot of work that we don't document our hours for. In all of these clubs, I wanted to keep going. I was in so many clubs, but I still was confident, and I liked it. I really liked being in all of the clubs. It made me feel like I was giving back to my community, and I'm still giving back to my community by coaching and doing other things for free in our park district. To review, if my teacher would not have pushed me to see the potential in me, who knows what I would have gotten involved with this club. I don't know if I would have extended my character this way by getting new experience or motivation. Who knows where I would have been. I couldn't be more glad to join all of these clubs, learn so much about this world, and just see what I actually can do as a person, without getting sidetracked with all of the other things high school can bring you. So in conclusion, I'm hoping this helps you all understand me more as a classmate and a student. The way I am, hopefully it shows in my work, actually. Going the extra mile has become a part of me. Doing extra good is something I'm almost addicted to, and it's a big thank you to my business teacher. We looked at how Key Club is ran and what is involved with Key Club, as well as all of the different opportunities the club has brought me, and is all the things that it inspired me to do. If you would see me in 8th grade versus even 10th grade, you would never believe it. The changes seen in photos, yearbooks, and the way people talk about me. Honestly, I am still young and thriving, but I am no longer a 15-year-old naive girl. I am 18 years old, a woman involved in activist communities, sharing my knowledge and beliefs, and I am stronger than ever, more confident as ever, and I am ready to take on more in this world.